Howdy, folks, and bidet, apparently. Welcome back to The Legend of Vox Machina. Today we're going to be watching Season 1, Episode 3, The Feast of Realms. Really cool title, and I need to immediately start this video off with a sincere thank you to everyone who came to, at the very least, watch the first one of these reactions. It's, as of recording this, it's the only one that has gone live to YouTube, and it's always nerve-wracking to start a new series as a reactor. You want it to go well, but you've, come off of another series, right? So you've had time to grow that community, and then it ends, whether it be the show itself being over or a break between seasons, and you hop into something new. And like I said already, you want it to go well, but sometimes it doesn't. When I uploaded that first video and first put it public, for a while it was a 9 out of 10. YouTube ranks your 10 most recent uploads and tells you which one the most recent one falls into, which means, wasn't doing too good. But over time, the algorithm did its thing and fed it to more and more of you people who like the show critters, I guess y'all were calling yourselves, and it worked its way up to a 1 out of 10, meaning of my last 10 videos, it has been performing the best so far. So incredibly good reception to it. I'm very, very pleased with how it's done and how it is doing. So thank you to everyone who came to watch that. Hope you're still here 3 videos later, but I am enjoying this show a hell of a lot so far. I already have 2 characters whose voices I enjoy doing. I like doing Grog because I get to say the dumbest stuff that comes into me head when I do it. And I really enjoy doing Vax because he sounds kind of like Illidan, but with slightly less riffraff from Rocky Horror thrown in there. Except that felt like it had a good amount of riffraff in there. I'm still workshopping that one, but it is fun to do. I like doing character voices here. So expect a lot of that moving forward. But yeah, we killed a dragon, and we have a house now as official protectors of the realm, so excited to see what we get up to on official business. Obviously have a lot to learn about these characters, and, just excited to see what they get stuck into, with a lot more show to go. So let's not waste any more time. I already thanked you for watching it, but hey, I'm just glad that you're here. It's still, all these years later, it blows my mind that I make these dumb videos and people come to watch them every week. So hey, while you are here, make sure you do all the YouTube things. Make sure you subscribe to the channel so you see when more of these pop up. Leave a like on this video, leave a comment, let me know what you thought of the episode, of the reaction, anything you want to tell me. And as always, if you want to see this or any other Vox Machina or almost every other video I've done early, uncut, unedited, there's a link to join the Patreon down in the description below. But as always, glad that you're just here watching on YouTube. Let's get into it. Legend of Vox Machina, Season 1, Episode 3, The Feast of Realms. Really cool title if I haven't said that yet already. Starting up in 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, who's this gonna be?
Percy, too.
Okay. I saw the glasses and didn't want to assume, but Percy. And then we hard cut to him now. Oh, okay. Yes, we did. Oh, yeah. Oh, this is one of those how the hell did we get here moments. And it's interesting because in the little bit of last time, of the little bit of the intro that I saw Percy, he seemed to be coming up out of shadow, which kind of made me think he came from nothing. But him, younger, seemed to have a very well-to-do family. Plague mask.
Bad dream?
Is there any other kind?
I don't know. Scanlan probably has pretty good dreams. They're wet every night, though, somehow. I don't know how he manages to be so consistent. Anyway, let's check out this. Oh, while the intro's going, my tea for tonight, vanilla Komaro. So, as always, if you're enjoying a beverage watching this, what are you drinking? I do like the team up of Pike and Grog. It's like the biggest member and the smallest member teaming up is always an aesthetic that I enjoy. And yeah, of everybody else, like, yes, there's trauma, but there's a lot of teamwork in these shots, except for Percy, who seems to be kind of alone in most of these. Kind of doing his own thing. I don't know. I'm watching you, Percy. Got my eye on you. Oh, what a bright, shiny... All right, so let's see who's a morning person here. Only Keyleth. Got it. Maybe Trinket. We don't have enough info yet.
7-2. I never agreed to this stupid game.
I would not want to play that with a giant. A job already.
Hello?
Are you open?
Are you here?
Stop! Fucking door. Oh, these old hinges are rusted. Grog, give it a little shove.
Yep, 1 sec.
Oh. I said a little shove.
Hope you didn't feel the need to bring a housewarming present.
A door, baby?
Sovereign Uriel expects you at his dinner.
Oh shit, that's tonight.
Finally, a proper evening of protocol and civilized conversation.
Finally, some good fucking food.
Dignitaries from across the realm are here to form a new security pact.
And we'll present ourselves with the utmost dignity.
Trying to gauge if Pike or 7-3.
7-5.
5? He was just at 2.
Oh, yeah. That was a 3-pointer?
Oh, I thought he was gonna say he had 3 balls. So there's normal people, Josuke from JoJo's Part 8, and Grog. Or no, Grog between them. Josuke had 4 balls. That's not really a spoiler. That info is given to us in Chapter 1 of JoJolion. Yo, to protect the nuts?
Remember what we
Scanlan's not
practiced?
even playing this
Observed,
game.
Be charming. Protocol.
Also, I love everyone fits. Percy looks like the same though.
Sorry, if you brought weapons.
I love the sash for Grog. They just keep piling up. Aw, I thought that bit was just gonna keep going for like a minute straight.
Vox Machina, champions of justice, hunters of dragons, destroyers of chastity.
I thought he was gonna bust out the Scanlan's hand. Also, over under on how long it takes for us to get like the Scanlan's hand doing a jerk off motion or him talking about using it in bed. Episode 4 is my guess.
Cheers.
That ain't beer.
You want to get freaky with me, sir? I don't even know you. You are a libertine and a cad. And I like it.
Reginald, what in the world?
I just asked where the privy was.
I guess that wasn't knowledge he
People have
was
to hear from
privy
all
to.
over Taldori. Fort Daxio.
Nah, that's a pun. I still don't have a physical die, but I do have a D20 roller pulled up. So for the terrible pun, a 5. Yikes. I'll work on that. I'll do better next time. Sorry. Humor check failed.
From Whitestone, Lord Silas and Lady Delilah Briarwood.
Oh. So he's got history with these two. Also, I am noticing that it is past dusk with this man up and about. Oh, yeah, no weapon. Also, I did look up because I didn't see who the voice actors were last time. It was Matt Mercer for the guy and Grey Delisle, or Grey Griffin, as the lady.
Whitestone was my home until those fiends took everything from me.
Usurpers.
Looks like they're staying overnight.
Why don't I make myself scarce and slip into their chambers?
It's okay. He won't be very active during the day, I don't think.
But in case of trouble, we should have a safe word. Grog, suggestions?
Right. The safe word is...
Safety?
My
That-
safe word's mommy.
Do we want to unpack that, Scanlan? At all?
Where's Vax?
Oh, he has the squirts.
I see. Delightful.
Not used to the cuisine here. This uppity cuisine. Percy, over here. Also, do we have booster seats for Pike and Scanlan?
To our sovereign, Uriel Taldore III, and Empress Solda Taldore.
Percy, or Scanlan did get shorter when he stood up. Just a little bit.
Thank you, everyone, for making the journey in.
Percy! Percy!
He's just staring like a perv.
A purse perv.
Percy!
She used her dinner fork at appetizers. How dare she?
I say you just walk over to the Briarwoods, say hello to break the ice, then punch him in the face. See what happens.
Or in the nuts so you can get a head start. You know, if he stabs somebody, he's not going to be the only one having the squirts. Too easy. Yo, they got that Metal Gear Solid vision cone. Can't see anything that isn't directly in front of them. Ooh. It's a cool little spell.
What the bloody hell?
Or piece of equipment.
Come on.
His pants just...
I've heard dark rumors about Whitestone. They say no one travels in or out of your lands.
If no one left Whitestone, would we be sitting before you?
Meanwhile, everyone else is like, they're gone! Escape! Run! Get out!
Whitestone needs to be protected.
Yes, Whitestone's independence is not to be challenged.
Okay. I still think I'm leaning more towards vampire.
Woohoo! Nice catch.
I love the two of them. They're my favorite. They're not a ship, but they're like a friend ship. Grog and Pike. I love the two of them.
I'm Vexolia. I'm so sorry. What was your name again?
Delilah.
Gray Delilah.
My husband, Silas.
Charmed.
Oh.
Those are beautiful beads. I have a set just like it, you know.
Beads? I've never once seen you... Ew.
I get it. Wearing them right now, are ya? But yeah, the whole mind control thing strikes me more as... I know I was torn between... I mean, obviously, whiteboard message back there. I was torn between werewolf and vampire. But, like, the mind control persuasion thing feels a lot more vampire to me than werewolf. And a false bottom with the soil of his homeland. It's a tight fit for him to get in there every night. Or every day, I guess. Oh. It's probably not vampire. It's something really technical and specific.
Interestingly enough, we're not originally from Whitestone.
Of course you're not.
Transylvania.
Have you heard how we became caretakers of Whitestone?
Tell us.
The official story is that
Yo,
the
I
city
could go
was
for some
administered
fucking
by the
cheesecake, though,
Delilah
right
family,
now.
until they succumbed to a rare disease. The sad reality is that the Girolos abdicated. They grew bored of ruling, and after their children raided the treasury, they abandoned their people to rot.
Thank you, Sovereign Uriel, but I think we will retire for the night.
It was a lovely dinner.
I am noticing his plate. His meat was extra bloody there. Also, damn, I wasn't expecting us to get this much... I know I was asking for backstory and characters. I wasn't expecting us to delve so deep into one of them this quickly. I like it. Especially Percy, who I thought was one of the most interesting ones from the first couple episodes.
They murdered my entire family.
Damn, I wish I could read.
Whispered one.
Circumstances have changed.
Send the snake out. That's ominous. That was also ominous.
Beg your pardon. Just turning down your bed.
Did I mention I have the squirts? I'm sorry. Did I mention I have the squirts?
Be right back.
Resist! Resist! Ah, no. He succumbed just as quickly as the damn Emperor.
I've tried to tell many over the years. No one's ever believed me.
Wait, Vax is up there. What if he needs help?
Plus he's got the squirts.
Okay, I'll distract. You go. Ladies and lords, allow
Entertainment.
Scanlan Shorthalt to delight you with an after-dinner song I like to call Pull My Beads of Love. 1, 2, 3, 4!
Oh, it's like a disco ball. That one guy's like, I think I will take him up on his offer.
You are a curious one. And you look delicious.
Oh, there we go. I'm starting to think I might have been right on something for once. Is that going to turn him, or does it work differently here? I mean, I'm assuming one of our main characters is not going to become vampire.
Vax, we have to move.
We lost the ticket? Screw it. Grog?
Not the weapon tickets.
There's no way out tonight, my friend.
Close enough to a vampire anyway. Was that Keyless Wild Shape? She is a druid, right? Yeah, okay. Damn, I forgot the silver bullets.
No one kills back but me!
you, Vex.
I feel like someone is power.
Yes, Pickle. Had him right where I wanted him.
Where's that? I'm trying to plot here. I mean, I know if we go classic vampire rules, they can't cross moving water, but that water isn't moving unless we have our druid like flowing water.
You got a sword. Well, that's cute.
I mean, in Fire Emblem, swords do beat axes. I don't know how much I like your chances, Grog. Ooh, it drinks the blood. Oh, and it gets bigger. That's actually cool as hell. I love that.
We're not doing terrible, right? No, this is terrible.
Incredible cut right there. Oh yeah, he wants it. I totally forgot about Scanlan there. God, that is such a cool weapon. I mean, pretty soon it's gonna get to Cloud Buster Sword proportions.
You the best, Mike.
Yeah, I love the two of them together. See?
This little one is entirely too much trouble.
It's her pendant. Is she a lich? Oh! Those haven't worked for years. Also, I did say punch him in the balls earlier. Does that count as a little Oracle moment? Okay. I mean, but now, okay. I got my positioning messed up. I thought that Delilah was behind Pike.
I did as you ordered. Your belongings are here.
I'll drive, thank you.
Come visit us sometime, Percival. You're always welcome back
Damn.
home.
And that's a Mouseca that we'll come back to later, I guess.
I had them. Had them.
You kind of didn't, though.
You let
is
them
the
slip
thing.
away.
No, come on. Didn't you see how powerful they were?
Everlight. No.
Oh.
No, please.
Oh, he's gonna straight up murk that guy, huh? I mean, is that technically gonna start a war? That's a cool way to reload, though.
Why were the Briarwoods here? What were they after?
They were invited, like you, by Sovereign Uriel.
Why here? Why now? Answer me.
Oh.
Now.
What is this?
The actual fuck.
They don't tell me anything.
What the fuck?
Don't hurt me. Please don't hurt me.
Yo, he shot that guy's arm right off. What the fuck is that?
You fool. Now your soul is forfeit.
Team meeting right after this?
Right there! Guards! Arrest Vox Machina!
Well, easy come, easy go on the jobs, huh?
Woo! They loved me in there. Oh, I was on fire. Fuck.
I mean, do we have to arrest Scanlan too? All right. Well. Yo, did we get the full? Yo, the full pull out my beads song. Okay. More intrigue for next time. You know, I'm liking this that, you know, as a D&D campaign goes, it's a continual running story, and while some arcs may finish, some may, you know, continue on, I do like at the very least that every episode of the show so far has given us just a little bit of a hook for the very next one. You know, I, as someone who dedicated myself to doing this entire series before I had even seen a single episode, I was never going anywhere in the first place. But to an average viewer, it's really nice to just be like, ooh, especially, I don't know if these release weekly. I know that Amazon Prime Video does tend to favor the weekly releases more than the binge model that Netflix does, but I know occasionally they do drop entire seasons at once. Or at the very least, several episodes at one time. Like, I know when Hazbin Hotel was coming out, I think the first season they did like 2, 2, 2, and 2. Whereas I think they did like 2, 2, and 4 for season 2. So a little bit more of the binge style model. But like I was saying, if this is indeed like a week-to-week release, like that's just that little bit to like hook you into the next episode that like keeps you going. And then I guess once it is all out, enough to make you be like, all right, next episode, let's go. I gotta see what happens. Giving you just enough, like, number one, the Briarwoods getting away. Cool. Like I said, we'll circle back on them later. I don't know if, like I was saying, like, was that going to start a war if he just straight up murked that guy? Because he already was already securing like the independence. And this is where my world knowledge fails me here. I don't know if Whitestone was already considered independent, or if just him whispering into the Emperor's ear like is building them closer and closer towards independence. That I didn't quite pick up on. I know that he said something like, yes, the independence of Whitestone is the most important. But I don't know if that's something that's already happened or something that's on the horizon, right? Given the kind of mind control persuasion thing. But yeah, obviously we'll check up on them later. I don't know if it's going to be next episode or later this season or what. But yeah, I think them all getting arrested is the thing I'm least interested in, because I'm sure they're gonna hand wave, get themselves out of jail at some point, like super early in the next episode. I doubt we're gonna have an entire prison arc here. But what I'm most intrigued by is, like I said, I was shocked that we were getting such full backstory on Percy so early. But we got the family history and what happened in his homeland. But then what the fuck with the plague mask and the shadow demon thing, and saying the words "your soul is forfeit" seems pretty dark and heavy. As I was saying, like after this team meeting, Percy, explain, because I feel like that's something you need to know about someone before you go into business with them. But certainly now, the shot that I've mentioned a couple times in the intro of him like coming up out of darkness makes a lot more sense now that we've seen that. It's not that he was necessarily coming out of darkness, but more along the Bane scenario of I was born in it, forged in it. You only adopted it, right? So I can't wait to see the extent of his powers, because I know people were telling me, because I was saying, what is he, like an artificer? I'd never said the word artificer in the first reaction. I said machinist to kind of compare to Final Fantasy, which would be that game's version of artificer. And everyone was telling me that it was a custom class that Matt Mercer built, that he called Gunslinger. It's a variant of fighter, basically, which is really cool that they did that. It's awesome. Guns in fantasy are always cool. Like whether it be like a steampunk kind of thing where we have like, I don't know, it's just cool. Like, I'm not a gun person in real life. I don't own a gun. I've never even fired a gun. I've lived in Texas all my life. I don't know how it's eluded me for so long. But in a fantasy setting, I think guns are really, really fucking cool. I hated Final Fantasy VIII, but you know what the coolest part was? Squall's Gunblade. Badass. But anyway, really cool that they have the Gunslinger, but either it was obfuscated that he was dual classing in some kind of warlock, or I don't even know what class that would be, because I didn't get enough to see what it was. And my D&D knowledge is limited as such that there's probably some big class that I'm forgetting that also can do dark shit like that. So can't wait to see more of that. Also the Plague Mask, I think, despite the fact that it might be a little cliche, I think is just a cool look in general. I almost made a joke until I saw the shadow come out. I said, what is he going to do? Shoot him with plague bullets? But then, he dropped the "your soul is forfeit" line, and my whole perspective changed. Hey, cool shit. I need to know more. It's got me hooked. I need to watch the next one. So I've other stuff to record, other shows to watch, but I can't wait to swing back to this one. And I hope you can't as well. So I don't think I have anything else to say on this. So, hey, don't forget to leave a like on your way out. Don't forget to leave a comment. Let me know what you thought of this video, of this episode, anything you want to tell me, anything I may have missed, behind the scenes things. I know there's a making of the first 2 episodes that I need to watch that people were recommending called The Legend of Vox Machina. So I'll check that out at some point. As well as I know people said there's supercuts of the bits from the campaign kind of edited down to like be the bits that made it into the show from the campaign. So I'm definitely gonna have to do some homework, if not before the next one, at some point very soon. But hey, the best shows inspire you to go seek out more information about them, right? And I am enjoying the hell out of this one so far. So hey, in closing, thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you next time with the next episode of The Legend of Vox Machina. Take it easy, everybody.